guys, welcome back to my channel. We are outside today because I'm actually filming and it's still daylight out. Usually I'm in my office with the light and all that junk. So I thought it'd be nice to bring today's video outside. We have a special guest here by the name of Lucy Rodriguez. She's chilling. For today's video, we are doing a Q&A and it's been a long time since I've done one. We're gonna get straight to the questions. I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me some questions about whatever you want. So I picked out a handful that I'm going to answer right now. Question number 1 from Lauren_cat. What is your favorite cheat meal and when do you have it? So honestly, I don't really have cheat meals when I'm not in a strict kind of cutting phase, or I'm not hungry all the time, I guess I could say. So my favorite cheat meal though would probably be pizza, because I don't know why, but I've been such a salty like kind of person lately. I used to be such a sweet person, like I could eat like a whole pint of ice cream, a whole gallon of ice cream in one sitting, a bunch of cheesecake, but I don't know if like your taste buds change over time or whatever, but I'm such a salty person now. I love, like, I could eat like a whole bag of chips for a cheat meal. But last weekend I did have pizza, a whole pizza. It was thin crust, so it's not that much pizza, but it was kind of a lot. So that's my favorite. I typically try to plan them on a workout day, but I don't, if it's not a workout day and I feel like really hungry and I want to have a cheat meal, then I'll do that. But I just try to somewhat plan them strategically. It's more strategic when I'm in like a cut or I'm trying to lean down. That's when I would make it more strategic, but at this point it doesn't really need to be as strategic. Okay, the next question is from Ashley DeCash. I think I said that right. What are your favorite snacks to pick on throughout the day? I'm trying to eat 6 times a day instead of 3 larger meals. So typically for me, I tend to not eat as much protein through the day, so I try and pack my snacks with protein. So Greek yogurt is my go-to. One of my go-tos, string cheese, some deli meat, tuna packets. Those are basically my go-to snacks in terms of what I like to pick on. You can also do some hummus and carrot chips. Those are great. Just not like a ton of hummus. Don't go too crazy, because it can be a little high on the fat and carbs, but you can get like a lower calorie one. Next question is from Brooke Beer. Didn't say that right. Brooke B-E-R-E. How did you meet your boo thing? Which I'm assuming is my boyfriend. So funny story, we actually met on Tinder. Yes, that is quite funny. But basically he was in Florida last year at the Florida League for baseball, and we met over, he was playing at the Jupiter Roger Dean Stadium, and I met him on Twitter. I mean, not Twitter, Tinder, kind of sounds the same. Met him on Tinder, and the rest is history, I guess. Yeah, we met on Tinder, I know. So if you're single and you're looking for a good boyfriend, hop on Tinder. I'm just kidding, I don't recommend Tinder ever, even though I met him there. There's a lot of sketchy people on there, so use at your own risk, I would say. But he's awesome, so maybe there are more awesome guys on Tinder. I don't know. From Cheats95, what did you want to be when you grew up? What is your dream vacation, and how many kids do you want, if any at all? So first question, what did you want to be when you grew up? So I originally, actually, for the longest time, through probably the middle of high school, I always wanted to be a chef. And then in high school, I was in like a magnet program for culinary, and I realized that I did not like it very much. I didn't like standing on my feet all day and cleaning dishes, and I just didn't like it. So that was the end of that. And I was also getting into like sports at that time and becoming slightly athletic. So I kind of switched my gears in high school, but that's what I originally wanted to do when I was younger. I was always baking and making stuff for my family and my friends and that kind of stuff. So what is my dream vacation? I have been dying to go to Hawaii, like forever. Hopefully I can go this year at some point. I'm trying to go with my boyfriend by the end of the year. That's the goal. But I just love all the like nature. I like vacations that involve physical activity, like hiking, seeing lots of nature stuff, doing some zip lining, you know, getting crazy. I'm not about just sitting on the beach and like chilling, because I hate that. So Hawaii is definitely like a goal. It's a goal. It's a goal for 2017. So hopefully we can make that happen. And the last question was, how many kids do you want to have, if any at all? I would like a good amount of kids. 2 would not be enough. 1 definitely not enough. So I'm thinking like 3 or 4, depending on my future husband's wishes. And yeah, I think 3 or 4 would be like a great number. So we'll see. I'm still young, so I'm thinking like around 30 would be a good age to have kids. So we'll see. I got time. Don't gotta worry about children. This is enough of a child. Do you see this? She requires a lot of attention. Okay, not as much as a child, but she chews up everything in the house and leaves messes everywhere. So basically like a child. Next question. What, from Stephanie Michelle _XOXO. That just made me think of XOXO Gossip Girl. If you don't know what I'm talking about, sorry. What motivates you to keep a constant gym schedule? I work a full-time job, and for some reason I have this habit of starting to go to the gym maybe 2 months straight and lose weight, but then I'll stop and go back to my unhealthy eating and not going back to the gym. So I have not had a constant gym schedule just because I've been so dang busy lately. But the thing that motivates me is just, I know for me, when I'm actually on a consistent gym schedule, the rest of my life kind of falls into place. When I'm not on a consistent gym schedule, I'm always like, well, I need to work out today. Like, all right, I gotta rush over to the gym. And it's just like, just set out a designated time 5 days a week that you are going to be at the gym. I know for me personally, I would actually be better off at the gym early in the morning so I can get it done and get the rest of my day going, but I'm just not an early morning person, so I try and set out a time in the afternoon. Just kind of plan ahead for it. That's really the best advice that I can give you. And make sure you have everything ready to go. Put everything in your car while you're heading home from work, so you have no excuse to go home first and then just be like, yeah, I'm not going to the gym. Just make sure you put your shoes, all your workout gear in your car. Bring a snack, bring a protein shake, all that stuff, put in your car, and that should leave less room to not want to go to the gym because you're already prepared, and why not? And you're gonna feel so good after. So just go in there and do it and you'll feel great. Next question is from, would you tell us more about your personal life? Oh, this question is from Danielle Burr 13. What's your daily life like? Why or how did you decide to start your own business / gym? What do you do for fun? So typically, a day in the life of Zoe, if you've watched my YouTube videos, typically I wake up in the morning. It takes me like an hour to actually wake up because I'm not really a morning person. I usually wake up like 7 or 8 every day. I usually plan out the day before what I'm doing that day because it helps relieve some of my anxiety, so I don't wake up feeling stressed out and like I have no idea what I'm about to do today. So typically I'll wake up, get my coffee, relax for a little bit, watch the Today Show, then get going. Usually I like to leave the house by 10, between 10 and 11 every day to go over to the gym. I like to sit there and do work because it's kind of hard to concentrate here as much as at the gym. So I decided to open up a gym because I just, honestly, like just working for myself at home gets very boring, and I like to actually go somewhere to like work and get stuff done. And so that's kind of a reason I wanted to do it. And then also in terms of content creation and having events and retreat weekends and that kind of stuff, I want to have a facility to do that at. So it just creates more opportunities for the business, and I met some really awesome people. A lot of my trainers are really great people, and I just, yeah, that's kind of the reasoning that I wanted to open the gym. Was there another question part to that? What do you do for fun? Good question. So I'm very much a workaholic. I like lots of work. It makes me feel good, but relaxing is very, very difficult for me. It's very hard for me to just be in the moment. I've been working with my therapist on that, about actually being in the moment and actually learning how to relax. So typically what I'll do for fun is I'll either like take Lucy to the beach. Rocky, unfortunately, does not like water. I'll take her to the dog park. I'll go over to my mom's house and just hang out with her and her dogs. My boyfriend obviously doesn't live here, so we don't really get to hang out a bunch, but usually when I do go visit him, I'll try and like be off of social media as much as possible just to give myself a break. I don't really know what I like to do for fun. honestly, I'm such a homebody. I'd rather like chill at home if I'm gonna like be relaxed. I don't like being surrounded by a bunch of strangers in random places unless it involves food. In that case, I'll go out and suffer being social. But I guess that's really it. Hang out with my friends. They don't really live that close, so I don't really do much of that. And I guess that's really it. I'm a very boring person, as you'll learn from watching this video. Next question. What's your favorite makeup brand? See, what I'm wearing right now is It Cosmetics. Guys, it's so good. It Cosmetics CC cream. It's like a full coverage cream and it has SPF in it, so basically you can be protected and look beautiful at the same time. That's my favorite like actual face CC cream. What's it called? I don't know makeup terms. And then I just use a little mascara, a little eyebrow stuff. No, I really don't use much eyebrow stuff, but just to make them like slightly darker. And then some good old chapstick and a little bit of bronzer, and that's basically it. Oh, and a little bit of under eye concealer because I have dark circles under my eyes. And that's it. If I feel like going ham, I'll add a little eyeshadow in there, a little bit of lipstick, but I don't like to put really a bunch of makeup on my face. I feel like my face does not really hold a bunch of makeup very well. So that's just my personal opinion. Next question from Jackie Rooney. How do you find time for working out, running your own business, walking your dogs, and having a relationship? Pertaining to those topics, what advice do you have for prioritizing all of the craziness life throws at you? So I've actually been getting a lot better at this. I've learned that when I don't have a plan for the day, my anxiety does usually get quite awful. So I actually have an app on my phone right now that has like a to-do list and you can like check things off, which really helps for me and my anxiety, and just prioritizing everything. I get the stuff done for work first and then I get the personal stuff done, and then it just is a lot easier for me to handle life. I'm constantly, there's literally like a million thoughts in my brain going on, and I also have 2 assistants that help me tremendously. I throw a lot of stuff at them to just handle because I'm just so busy, and if I had to do everything, I would go crazy. So they do a lot of like the little stuff and helping me plan stuff and that kind of stuff. So that's basically, I'm really not the best at it, but I've been trying a lot harder and actually planning stuff out ahead of time so I don't have to stress about it when it's actually here. Okay, so I got a few questions from various people on this topic, which is what to eat before and after working out. So typically it's very dependent upon the person. What I generally recommend for my clients and myself is generally about 30 to 40 grams of carbs about an hour before you work out. If you do have stomach issues and you get cramping easily, push it to 2 hours back. Or if you don't get cramps easily, eat an hour, 30 minutes before. And then I recommend a little bit of fruit maybe before. If you also have that, coconut water is also great. I definitely drink that every day. And then you want to keep your protein about the same, 30-ish, 40-ish grams. And then try and get pretty low on those fats. You don't need to like make sure it's no fat, but fat is not going to be helpful. It kind of makes you sluggish during your workout. So it's going to be the exact same thing after your workout. Try to eat a full meal within an hour to 2 hours after your workout. You can also have a protein shake if you want. It's not completely essential as long as you are getting that protein from another source, such as a lean meat, some yogurt, eggs, whatever your protein source may be. And same with carbs. If you are trying to put on muscle, I would recommend maybe 50 to 60 grams of carbs after, but again, that's very dependent on the person. I don't want to recommend that because I don't know your personal goals if you're watching this video. So that's just my advice. All right, guys, those are all the questions that I have answered for the day. I feel like I answered a decent amount. A lot of you guys asked me about my tattoos, but it's a lot of, there really is no like big meaning behind why I got them. It's art and I like it, and that's the end of that question. There's no like huge meaning to anything, so just like it. I hope you guys liked this video and hopefully it was not super boring. I know there's no workout in here, so I'm sorry. Next video will be a workout, I promise you. I promise. How cute Lucy is. Just like, let's just look at this. Oh. Lucy is such a little ham. You're literally a little piggy. Alright guys, it's been real. I hope you enjoyed this Q&A. And please don't forget, whoa, the camera's crooked. Please don't forget to follow me on my other social media channels. We're still doing giveaways on Instagram and Snapchat and this YouTube video. Yes. So please make sure that you're following me on there. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and learned something interesting about me, even though I'm a very boring person. I'm sorry. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because Lucy will be very happy. And I will be very happy. Alright guys, I'm going to go eat some dinner. It is dinner time right now. Alright, that's it. Guys, I love you and I'll see you next time.